Dear students, in this video we'll discuss about class 7 grammar success with composition, chapter number 8 framing questions. So if you have not watched the previous chapters, kinds of nouns, countable and uncountable nouns, modal verbs, adjectives, degrees of comparisons, use of articles, phrases and sentence. Okay, so here look at the screen. You can go to the playlist section and also watch. So here framing questions. So as you know, different WH words are used to frame questions. So like what, where, when, how much, how many, why, what, whose. So different WH words are used to form questions, and there is also structure to follow when you form WH questions. Like some question words are which, what, who, why, when and how. They are placed at the beginning of the sentence. So here there are some examples are provided. Which are your books? So here you find after WH word here auxiliary verb is used. So here why, this is WH word and here auxiliary verb is used where. Then next here what, this is WH word and here auxiliary verb do is used. So similarly when, this is WH word and here auxiliary verb do is used. Then here similarly here who is WH word and here auxiliary verb is used. But in the last sentence you find how far can you walk. Okay, suppose take an example. I can walk 10 kilometers. So here you have to use how far can you walk. Don't write how can you walk. Okay, how far can you walk. Clear? The different so you have to use what, where, when according to the mood of the sentence. So here question word faster how is provided. So how can be used in different ways. First it can be used to indicate in what way. So here how did you bake this cake, to know the manner in which way, in what way they have done the work. Okay, how did. Similarly suppose take an example. I went to school by bus. I went to school by bus. So here you have to use how did you go to school. That means to know in which way he went to school. Then similarly how can you say that the earth is round. Okay, then next it can be used with adjectives. So as you find here how thin you are. So here how the WH word, then here after adjective is used. Then similarly I am 12 years old. How old are you? So after WH word here adjective is used. Then you have to use auxiliary verb. So similarly it can also be used with much and many. Much is used for uncountable noun and many is used for countable noun. I need some money. How much money do you need? Right. So here money is uncountable. That's why you have to use much. If there is countable nouns are provided, right. So here how many people are sitting in the hall. There are 20 people sitting in the hall. How many people. Okay, so here how many you have to use how many. So it can be used with adverb also. How often. I visit my friend's house twice a day. How often do you visit. Okay, how often. Then he can walk very slowly. So here how slowly, right. How slowly can you walk. So in this way different WH words can be used according to the mood of the sentence. Here you have to use what, when, how much, how many, whom, whose, what, which, why, right. So here let's discuss the question answer here. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate question words. So here first, hello Ram. Dash did you get up in the morning. That means here to know the time you have to use the WH word when. When did you get up in the morning. Okay, then next here are you listening Sita, dash did you find this pen. Where did you find this pen. The next year dash many days are there in a week. How many days. The next year dash is my brother behaving in a funny manner. Why. To know the reason. Here the first one is used to know the timing. When did you get up. Then in the second question here where is used to know the location, place. Okay, where did you find. Then in the third one here to know the number of days. How many. Then fourth one to know the reason. Why. The next dash is the matter. Punam today. What is the matter. The next dash has told you about my secret. Who has told you? To know the person. The next dash is guilty of this crime. Answer me. Who is the guilty? Who is guilty of this crime? The next dash, can I find Amit at this time? Where can I find? That means to know the location, place. The next dash is your reply to my accusation. What is your reply? The next dash is the person behind this conspiracy. So here, who is the person? The next given below are answers to this to the questions. Frame two questions for each of the following statements. The first one has been done for you as an example. So here, my uncle is staying at the Grand Hotel. So here you have to form two double questions. The first you have to use here as the hotel name is provided. That means we have to use your where. Then second you have to use to know the person, to know the subject you have to ask the question who. Okay, so here present progressive tense is used, is staying. So here you have to use where is your uncle staying. Then next, who is staying at the Grand Hotel. The next, my mother is a teacher in Bal Bharti school. So here present simple present tense is used, is. So here you have to use what is your mother. Then here school name is provided. So here you have to use in which school is your mother a teacher. Okay, in which school is your mother a teacher. Then use question mark at the, so here question mark is already used at the end of the sentence. The next year Mr. Mehra is arriving with his family at the railway station in the afternoon. So here present continuous tense is used, is arriving. So here you can use who is arriving with his family. Okay, who is arriving with his family at the railway station. Or you can also write when or where. Okay, both can be here, who, when, where can be used here. So here you can also use where. Okay, where is Mr. Mehra arriving with his family in the afternoon. Or you can also write when is Mr. Mehra arriving with his family at the railway station. So here three WH word can be used. The first who, then where, then when. Clear? The next year I am going in the evening to the market for buying fruits. So here why? First you can also use why. As here present continuous tense is used. So here you have to write after WH word you have to use the auxiliary verb. Why are you? Okay, why are you going to the market in the evening? Then next you can also use where are you going in the evening for buying fruits. Okay, where are you going in the evening? I am going in the evening to the market. The next year a ticket for the movie Queen cost me 200 rupees. So here simple past tense is used, cost. So here you have to use did. How much did a ticket for the movie Queen cost? Then next you can also use which movie ticket. Okay, which movie ticket cost you rupees 200. So here simple past tense is used. Okay, cost. The next year I reached home very late at night by an auto rickshaw. So here you can also use when to know the timing of an action. When did you? As here you find simple past tense is used. So here you have to use did. Where did you reach home? I reached home very late at night by an auto rickshaw. How did you reach home? Okay, how did you? By an auto rickshaw. So here you can use when and how. The next year Raj and his family arrived at our home early in the morning. So here who? You can also ask here who. Okay, who arrived? So here simple past tense is used. Who arrived at your home early in the morning? Then you can also write here when. Okay, when did Raj and his family arrive at your home? First who and then second when. Clear? I think this video will help you. If you find any doubt, you can comment in the comment box. Okay, thank you.